Match number 5 in Group A. The all-deciding lower bracket final. Both players have won a match and both players have lost a match. And now they meet again. LawLiet coming from the lower bracket after losing to Lucifer in the winner bracket semis before. But then defeating Hawk. His momentum should be good right now. Against Hawk, he could play what he loved, the Warden. And it was very, very successful. Lucifer, though, could have been pretty happy with this game against LawLiet before. Except the first one where he stumbled a bit. But apart from that, everything looked pretty great. But then against TH, seemingly no chance in this matchup. Maybe LawLiet plays it a little different. Here we go. The decision will be made across 3 maps. First to 2 follows TH into the playoffs. And the other one is out. LawLiet in blue in the upper red. Lucifer in the bottom left. In the dark red that we have. Looks like a normal build. Oh, early Alta. Harassing Decay against the Keeper? Interesting choice. It's a Keeper, of course, for LawLiet. If you take this path here on the left-hand side or through the middle, you can creep jack the Night Elf here or here. Or if he goes for a greedy expansion, then also here, of course. Comes down to some timing. It's a Fiend build, even. Wow. Something that Lucifer has not played today. And I haven't seen this from him in quite some time. Here on Last Refuge. So will this throw LawLiet off? In the past few weeks, Lucifer has been known for aggression, ghoul plays, expansion plays. This is something entirely different. This is way more standard, a way more 1-2-0 approach of things with the early fiends. LawLiet is going to scout this, wisp all across the map. And the DK is making his way over. With a run of Necromancy, of course. Skeletons will force some wisp detonates. And this Keeper creeping gave him a Gloves of Haste and a little bit of experience, but DK, of course, with Coil first, trying to steal some stuff. Acolyte putting in some work against the Wisp, but LawLiet saves this one. Wisps everywhere, vision here, and now he must be like, okay, where is this DK? And now he sees him. And the tech. No Fiend, early tech with 5 ghouls, actually. So it's not the fastest you can do. 0 experience here, but the presence of the DK alone slows this Keeper down. You don't want to be creep checked at the Murlocs. Here's the tree. He sees it. It's daytime. He knows the expansion is coming. He should have expected this, of course. But now he has this confirmed. So second Ziggurat. Fiends will be coming soon. How fast and how good can he kill this? Taking creeps off of LawLiet's side of the map for a new corpse. They're lasted from the Night Elf. He's putting in the right clicks onto the DK, but the Death Knight gets the big Shadow Priest. Also the illusions. Can fake a little. Can scout even more. Just got 1 tree, huh? Yeah, this happens to some pros recently. Skeletons right-clicking on the Keeper. But apart from that, it's just experience. Can't get the kills here. No Entangle, though, so free roaming for the Death Knight at the moment, but the little birds have a pretty long range. So he gets level 2 and he keeps the Death Knight at bay. First Fiend coming. Acolyte survived the scouting. And Tier 2, of course, a lot faster for the Undead. Keeper got the rest of the creep camp. So this gives him level 2 and Entangle. DK has to play a lot more careful now than he did before. And he has no Unholy Aura. Of course, he can catch up with this little green spot here in no time. But he doesn't do too much damage. But this tech route and this early harass is designed to keep the Keeper away from 3, which works for a bit. But he's gonna get the Murlocs as well. And then he's level 3. So Lucifer has to find an opening here pretty soon. No safety net in his base, no Nerubian Tower, just more creeping with Skeleton and the first Fiend to give him that sweet level 2. Oh, even Watch Awards. And that gives him a lot of control and a lot of knowledge. But can't prevent this level... Oh, no. Can't prevent the level 3 Keeper. Expansion takes a lot of time to walk over without Nature's Blessing. So there should be some time for Lucifer to punish this. Tier 3 on the way. Slaughterhouse Fiends. Very passive opening.
The player's forces are under attack.
And the normal Night Elf meta here as well. With a bunch of archers to be safe against the Ghoul Rush. The Alchemist deals with the ghouls later, and then you go into Hippo Riders, as they don't require the update anymore. The taming, that is. So delayed Lich, early statues, a little bit like back in the old days against Human, where he knew that there's gonna be an expansion.
Player's forces are under attack.
And has to siege this. But of course, very, very hard to do as well. You don't want to run into Entangle. You don't want to lose your Fiends early. And creeping is quite easy with Engine of War and all those archers. Tree is up. That took him some time. 6 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Noodle Pie, for the praise of the UI. So the Hate of Anger creep, oh, at least a little bit. Arc of Reincarnation is okay against the Keeper. He's losing one ghoul again to the Entangle. And the Lich is coming now. At the moment, the Keeper is free to do whatever he wants. Coil Nova will help, but it's not level 3 yet. And he's quite far away from this, trying to use his base. Bugging the creep UI a little, so they constantly ran back. Don't do that much damage, but it takes forever. And this gives LawLiet the time to go to tier 2, to go for the Alchemist. And creep the middle. Signature Night Elf move on this patch. Get the Alki, creep the shop, get the big consumable, as the Undead is not in any shape or form ready to fight yet. I'm not sure if there's web. Yet. There should be. Maybe he just wants to gather an army soon, as he's at 40 supply. Okay, finishing the Ziggurat in time. Destroyer upgrade for this. So both parties are gearing up. A lot of PvE. Hippo Riders coming to pick up the archers. And shop, I guess. Yes, it is. Expo starts mining. I'm not too sure. Okay, there is a 6th Acolyte. Lucifer can counter expand if he wants to. And got level 3. Orb of Corruption on the Lich plus the Claw. It's not level 3 actually, so he needs even more time. And this... Oh my god! Double greater mana potion. 600 mana extra! And the health stone against the nuke. Sweet. As I said plenty of times, I don't have the overlay you have, so I see this a little later than you do. So he gets level 3, he gets level 2. Lich has good damage, but he has to deal with so many acid bombs and entangles. I wonder if LawLiet now will play better against this as he did in the first semifinal. So far it looks good for him. 56 supply, breaking upkeep immediately, Fairy Dragon's coming, Nature's Blessing as well for better armor and movement speed on the trees, as well as Treants. Gives them 5 armor instead of the 0. Lucifer's counter expansion. He's not threatened at all. For both it's about racing up to high levels. Okay. Interfering with this red spot, that's big. Freeing the Ogre Lord. Oh my god! Kafka's Pipe of Insight, the best undead item possible. He's even getting a Hippo here. Has to save the Destroyer soon. There should be mana. Coil arrives just in time. But now the Lich and the rest of the Fiends are exposed. There is so much mana to work with. I'm not too sure Lucifer should fight this here. He has a Town Portal. Doesn't want to get away with this here. Statue falls. Gets another Fury, but it's far in the back. Another cool coil against this Entangle. There is an Invo Potion on the Alchemist, so he will be able to stay there. And then there's the Staff, so this hero is in no danger at all. Lucifer again too far away with his destroyer to dispel. Only frees the DK from the entangle, and that results in another key, and he dodges the coil. It's a beautiful play by LawLiet thus far. He is, of course, losing quite a bit as well, but he can trade. It's no problem. He has the higher level heroes. He has the expansion to back up for this. He is losing a lot, but another entangle maybe? No, he's out of mana on the Keeper now. That gives him quite some time, Lucifer, to stay in this, but the Alchemist is coming. Could swap over one of the mana potions. And now it's time to TP. In my opinion, way too late. Of course, Lucifer buys some time for his own expansion as well, which started mining. But he has to invest into the tower. He had to invest, and not into his army. So he will be down at 50 for quite some time as LawLiet... Oh, well, wait. He lost... a lot more than I thought. He's down to 43 supply. But it's always a race between critical mass of anti-air and air. So at the moment, it's 6 ferries, 7 ferries. He can't web them all. He needs way more, but it's only 3 fiends as well. And he gave him... Oh, we gave him a level 4 Lich as well. Okay, I misjudged this during the fight. Also due to the fact that LawLiet held on to 2 greater mana potions. Not the most efficient creep spot, as the item is already gone. And on the other side, as you can see with the Katka's Pipe. And a strong and early level 4 Lich. Still 50 supply. Upgrades are coming as well. Needs the armor upgrades against Acid Bomb. He steals Invo Potions now from LawLiet's side. He's going for the turtles. There is not much damage in this army. And he's not switching it up at all. Huntress Hall now. Okay, so he does. Second red spot is the Hood of Cunning. Even more intelligence. 5/5/5 mana. It is nice. But a level 5 Keeper of the Grove as well. Ooh, it's gonna be... Wait, what happened here? Treant attacks? Looks like it. Last refuge after this spot will be empty. And no level 5 undead hero. How's the inventory? Involent mana. Oh, this Alki is quite exposed. Tier 3, 70% done. Fiend levels are rising. $5,000 gold remaining.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet is wasting a little bit of time going for the harass now. But this will just be a staff out, I guess. Colnova is not powerful enough on level 2-2 yet. Doesn't even bother to attack with the Lich. And he got one Echo kill. Okay. On the cost of a staff and a bit of mana. Nice split attack. As he's attacking with the fairies at the bottom right. And he's killing all the Acolytes now. No staff for this, but he can just run away with Chemical Rage. Man, these Acid Bomb Fury attacks, pretty fierce. So Lucifer lost a lot of mining now. While LawLiet is carrying his Echo advantage into the late game. And expanding again. We've seen this plenty of times.
A town is under siege.
Oh, second backup Echo. 2 destroyers now and close to level 5. 2 invols against Acid Bomb Entangle. And a lot of fiends with 0-2. Very interesting to see this focus on the armor upgrades. I really like it against the Acid Bomb, but in the history of Warcraft, we've rarely seen this. Maybe except for Knights or something. Here is the Acid Bomb, but not going into minus armor. That's important because minus armor gives you bonus damage. Treant's dispelled, or at least half of it. Needs 2 dispels for them. And losing 1 fiend. Both armies above 60 already. Keeper far away from 6. What's the Alki level? Where is he actually? Ah, there. 4. 4 is doable. So Web again. This time he has to kite. No dispels against the Treants. Now gets rid of 3. Not perfect, but rather good. Dark Ranger now. Oh, sweet Burrow, but he needs more like this. Doesn't do it. Invo Potion on the Alchemist. Focus on the Keeper who has a TP. Has to use it soon. Yeah, so he disengages from this fight by killing a Destroyer. 5 supply gone. So this Dark Ranger, what does it really do? I mean, it doesn't really provide skeletons because he's attacking air. Silence, okay, but I don't know, man. Is silence really worth it? I mean, it's decent damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expose up. Lucifer not scouting. I don't know if this triple hero is worth splitting the experience by 3. Like, okay, you can prevent entangle and stuff for a bit, but you're also having a later level 5/5, at least a little bit. Now we have level 3 coil. That's big. Focusing the Dark Ranger is an interesting thing as well. Focus is split across a lot, but he's getting so many fiends now. It seems to be the critical mass, but the Alchemist falls. Acid Bomb is gone. Double level up. Hello, Coil Nova 3. He's killing the statues though, so not too much region, but he has the Ankh. I guess the heroes can do this alone. The Alchemist is back, but Coil Nova immediately, or actually only the Nova. So the Alki is out, but will come back with full mana. Lucifer is not kiting back anymore, not making full usage of that web. Getting quite a few kills, but also a lot of fairies only hurt, not killed here. And another expansion in the back of this. But what does Coil Nova 3 do to LawLiet's army now? He has to get a lot more invols. He has to get a lot more potions. And he has no Tinker. Not having the Pocket Factory hurts now, because there's not a single unit with normal damage. No ghouls, no A-bombs, no clockworks, nothing. This expo is gone, but since this one is up, it's fine. And it's like backup expansions for this one, because if you plant expansions everywhere on the map, then the core expo can't be attacked. 64 supply. 2-0 upgrades, only attack. It's pure damage. 3-0 coming, right? Oh, what's it? Wait, where's the Hunter Sword? Ah, no, not yet. He has the resources for it. Oh, fight in the middle again. Sorry, a little sleepy here. Alchemist has nothing. Not a single consumable. Of course, there's the staff on the Keeper with 2 consumables here. Where's the dispel on the Entangle? He focuses on the nuke. Wow, the arm was already in the air. Staff at the perfect time. But both of the core undead heroes are low now. He needs to save these coils. Can't use them aggressively anymore. Or he can. Level 6. Oh, shit. This hurts him. Entangle again. Lich falls. The level up saves the Keeper. How unfortunate. And the level 5 one is down. Nice saves by LawLiet. And now he's revealing the Fiend. 6 supply. 6 feet under and level 5. He is getting so much stuff done with this army. 6. Oh, and Tranquility. Oh, of course. Of course. Another reveal, another kill. And 3 gold mines running for a healthy 67 supply army with 6-5 heroes. The Lich is not back yet. No. He has the resources for it now to at least get the damage and the orb back. But main gold mines are about to expire. 1,000 gold. Thank you, Blubberband, for gifting yet another sub. This time to Prisrak, the original. Heroes have to carry, but how against level 6-5?
town is under siege.
Okay. Can we get this expo? Would equalize the income. But this time it's worth a TP. Aggressively or not? Or pretty much. But the Unholy Aura. Oh, actually disables him. This time he's on point with the disable, but still cutting the HP in half. Sad he's out of position. So easy to focus. And they're the backbone of this army. Without healing, without mana regen, what can you do? Oh, this acid bomb. LawLiet is playing this great. Focusing on the Lich. The DK is super low. Trying to go for a Hail Mary again, but this is not working. Abandons the expansion for now. There's also not much siege in this army. But the piercing damage ends up on the Treants. Repair is too late. Will be... Oh my god, these Treants. So many of them. DK low again. Nuke on the Keeper, but it's not enough. He has healing. He has... oh, no ultimate actually, but the Invo Potion. Fiends are dying left, right, and center. Lich and focus again. Has to use the Invo soon. Ah, gets it with a coil actually. He doesn't break the expansion, but he doesn't have to. He saved his own. And he just he just melted 20 supply. Lucifer finds another approach. Instead of trying to kill expansions, he's building another one. But this is going to be so hard to defend with split tree and fairy dragon pushes, as they're on separate parts of the map. And Tranquility doesn't even use the moon juice. Tree of Eternity is making his way over. This will be the focal point of attack for LawLiet. Not enough fiends and no kiting. Or not enough kiting. Close to a level 6 keeper. Jesus. And he scouts it. LawLiet is playing this game really, really, really well. All he needs is safety on his heroes, and then he can overwhelm with mass, because it takes Lucifer way too long to kill these trees. And now he's being backstabbed. There is no TP this time. And I guess no way out. Nuke again. Silence as well. But level 7. Holy shit, man. Level 3 Entangle, level 3 Treants. The Dark Ranger saved by the level up, but only for so long. There's no solution. Wait, what? The Keeper fell? How? Where? Why? I'm very sorry I missed this.
A player's force
Tasking solo cast here. Treants are wiping this out, by the way. Keeper is back. He had a TP and an invul. So LawLiet didn't expect this as well. No way this gives him the time to kill this. His Haunted Goldmine is still up. Lucifer checks if the Night Elf is coming from here, but it isn't. So he just kills it. Oh, TP. No counter TP. Mass repair. Should be a Nova. I don't know if he has it. Oh. Cutting off the way out with Entangle and mass focus. This burrow doesn't work. And it's so close. It's below 100. This could have been your way back into this game, Lucy. He needs to get rid of the Alchemist before he's level 6. But I don't think that's worth it. Level 6. Okay, transmute. Here we go. There we saw it for the first time. Nuke again on the Keeper of the Grove. That's his only chance, but the Lich below all these Furies is just dying. No way. GG. That was too much. That was just too much for Lucifer to fight against. Despite the expo, despite good hero levels, he just lost too many fiends. And I don't think this is his game. If you compare how 120 played this against Moon, this is a whole different game. He was kiting Moon across the entire map of Northern Isles. And it never stopped. Lucifer at one point always stops. And this is where the fight goes into LawLiet's favor. Of course, it's hard to run away from Entangle. But that's what the Dark Ranger was for, right? And if you can't go into that kiting game, then you have to go for the base race, and then you need the Tinker. That's how it is, I feel. Lack of firepower against buildings. With magic damage and piercing, that just doesn't work. And I feel like this is an entire different Lucifer than in the winner bracket semifinal. Scouting was lackluster. Kiting is lackluster, like compared to the super best. But you need to be at your very best if you play against LawLiet in this matchup. So this is criticism, of course, but on a very high level. Remo, by the way, is still with disabled internet, unfortunately. So, speaking of Northern Isles, this is Northern Isles, one of the latest maps in the pool with the match points for LawLiet. If he wins this map as well, he follows TH into the playoffs. Also with this strategy... Wait, I'm actually not sure. Did he have double crypt? I'm not sure. My brain, man. How can I forget? But he didn't have double crypt, right? And this is hard. Against the keeper who snipes your fiends all the time, you need a second crypt. So, keeper again. Normal creep route, or is it? Yes, it is. Oh, well, you can do it here against the Tuskar. So this is a safe route against a Ghoul Rush. So what's he doing now? That was maybe the one time Lucifer played super standard.
Players' forces are under attack.
How does he know the internet is disabled if the internet is disabled? Dude, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's something like mobile internet. So, creeping starts. Lucifer trying to last hit this. But Keeper is out, so that shouldn't be possible. No, it's not. So, DK... Oh, it's already 4 ghouls. And he pulls them... Oh, almost all. He doesn't have enough lumber for the tech yet. So it's creeping first. No immediate rush. Acolyte scouts all of this. So he knows Keeper, he knows Creep Route, he knows LawLiet is playing this pretty safe. And again, expansion. Trying to get last hits. I think he got that one. I'm not entirely sure. I have to zoom in a little on our hero too. Which is wrong, by the way. Oh, DK comes in for the harass. We will swap it later. Acolyte gets killed, but by the creeps. So he disturbs this natural expansion spot and keeps the Keeper on level 1. That is pretty much unprecedented in recent history. Aura ready. More archers are coming in, so that's fine. So this is better. Wait. Yeah. This is better. Tech on the way. Ghouls are joining this push, though. There's no expansion in the works as far as I can see. But here comes the ghouls. Does he have dust? Yes, he does. The Treants are blocking at the moment, and the creeps are helping him as well. Oh, he's aiming for the keeper. His surrounds were super lackluster, and again he's opening it up, tanking a lot more damage on the ghouls than necessary. Having to invest a coil here, but I have 3 more coils. That should be fine. He's playing against Entangle now, though. That makes things a lot easier for the Night Elf. Oh, miscalculating this as well. Ouch! And this one as well. Ouch! Keeper is gathering quite a bit of experience. LawLiet playing around these coils very, very well. And now he's building this expansion right in his face. Ooh. Is he getting too ballsy? Again. We know how LawLiet likes to play or start fooling around when he's too sure of himself. But this was half a level for the Keeper. And attack. At least he cancelled the Tree of Life. So he got that. No double crypt. So this is a Fiend transition now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Five archers. No Hunter's Hall and another expansion attempt. He should be safe this time though. As creeping is the primary thing for the undead now to get level 3. Same goes for the Keeper, but with Treants of course a lot easier.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Wand of the Wind. If you've seen our highlight videos recently, then you know how well you can disable the DK with the Wand of the Wind so he can throw coils, and especially for Fiends and Heroes, this hurts. There's a lot of opportunities for LawLiet to have fun with this item, which she keeps. Skeleton scouts this. But
A player's
2
forces are
ghouls
under
hurt, acid bomb ready. This is a nice early game for LawLiet. And Lucifer is not allowed to lose this. Then he's out. After the big performance he had during Next. But same goes for LawLiet, winning 3 mirrors. Lucifer also undefeated. This entire team didn't lose a single map on top of his game. But okay, this push is hard. Wand of the Wind, Entangle, Acid Bomb coming in, even saving this archer into Shadow Melt. Oh, reveal though. Frostborn hung. Oh, the disable with Entangle. But okay, gets a double kill here. Involving an Invu Potion and mana though. And the tree is still up. He did do damage. Okay, granted. But not enough. And this is going to be level 2 Alchemist. Tier 3 at 60%. Lich is out as well. But what now? Chemical Rage again, the spec. No heal wave. Heal
A
ward
player's
against
forces
this.
are under attack.
Heal spray! Jesus Christ! Not a scary inventory for neither of the heroes here as well. And now we have air. And only 1 Fiend. And no web yet, as far as I know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, nice. With the anti-air hippo, stealing this easy to creep red drag, blue drag. Helm of Valor only, but come on, giving tankiness and armor to the Alchemist or the Keeper is never bad against Undead. That's a pretty cool play by LawLiet to steal this threat spot away from Lucifer as fast as you can. Really nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, making sure that there's no counter expansion. I thought it's an expansion here, but actually it's not. It's just a tree of Engine of War to provide to prevent the counter expansion. As his own one is up. No tier 3 though. Fairy Dragon's coming. Doesn't have that many archers, like 5. 6, 5. I can't count anymore. Still 2 charges of the Wall of the Wind left. And Lucifer is in no position again to do anything. Web comes in only now. Destroy upgrade is done. Engine of War got killed. Took a little bit of time. But again, the big supply lead already for LawLiet. He needs that because he needs his army in masses. There's no way to fight straight up. Yes, there is basically no damage in fairies, really. So Orb now, more experience now. But LawLiet knows where he is and goes into the base for some kills. Oh, with air against this is so nice. Yeah, not getting the kills here though. I was a little afraid. As he has a town portal, disabling the DK. Oh, dispels it though. But as he's running away, he just gained this town portal of 350 gold. Oh, the Netties will shut down later today, as it seems.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another expansion. And he has such an easy time creeping this upper left red spot as well. Doesn't even need to unload the archers. Just pure right clicks. What is it? Wow, very unthankful items. But okay, is it Tinker time this time? Nope. Refuses to go for the mechanic help. Mass repair, but there is a Nova. Boop. Army is coming. It's 60 supply lead. Decent air. Lucifer once again not kiting. He starts to web and then not kiting, losing a statue in the process. Also acid bomb onto everything because everything was clunked up. Treants finishing the spot. 4-2. 4-3 here. The Nova is lacking. And Lucifer again not scouting. He is counter-expanding, okay. But again, then it's 3 against 2. He needs some experience. But the big one is already taken, so you can only go for the Scorpions. Lost the Hippo Rider to creeps? Oh, sorry. Little distracted today, I don't know. What's up? Keeps happening recently. Ooh, 2 rings are nice, by the way. Expo cancelled. It's going from bad to worse. Expo is fully healed. Second Expo is up. Does he have involves? 1. Oh, Keeper is exposed. But I feel like Lucifer is lacking the options. He's 20 supply down. And he can't really kite. Oh boy, he has to run through this entire army. And the Keeper is here trying to coil Nova again, but there should be an invo. Oh, the invo post is on cooldown. Could go for a TP. He has plenty of gold. Look at this damage. But okay, forces the TP, mass repair. This will be a Nova. Does he have, like, this would be pretty crazy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Air army is coming in already to defend. It's easy. Like, he gets so many resources. He's not fully mining here. It's still okay. As Lucifer's expansion is up. This time he has a double crypt. And that changes things a lot. Oh, entangle. No invul. Here comes the acid bomb. Can he run away or is there another entangle? He stays in range. Oh no. An invul is on the Lich. Dispels it with the Destroyer. Here comes the Acid Bomb. Can he heal against this? He needs to. Oh no. The poor DK. He has to take care of the Fiends first. Nuke on the Keeper. Acid Bomb is still ticking down. But the statue heals against this. Alright. Oh, another Acid Bomb. This is too much, isn't it? Lich in trouble in the front row. Invo potion on him so he can't swap that item. And it's still 70 supply. Ouch, Lucifer, ouch. And he keeps the DK up, but the Lich... Oh, last coil, I think. Oh, he has one more. But it's domination. It's just pure domination in these fights for LawLiet. Yes, Lucifer's still at 600 gold. Maybe making sure that he can rebuy a hero if they fell. Still not fully mining. Huh. That's certainly a mistake. That's not ideal. Tier 3 is on the way though. And then orbs and MGs and upgrades and everything. These heroes are not high level. How can you counter expand against an army that is 25 supply bigger than you? Lucifer really seems to have lost faith in the strategy that made him so strong. Wow, what a timing by LawLiet. Just split seconds after he started this, he's there. He won't go MGs? Well, it's LawLiet. He will play basically everything, I guess, with an advantage this big. The Hunter's Hall is already coming. If he has the resources, why not?
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper level 5 now. Entangle even stronger. It's again a good bunch of Fiends. And it's decent items now, I guess. Oh, Invul on the ground. Still exposing the DK. There's a lot of HP regen though on him. Thanks to Aura and Double Ring.
Is under siege.
I've noticed that none of the undead players are making any abominations. Why is that? Well, they can't attack air, and this army is pure air. Call Nova on the Keeper, but big invul on him. Except, like, at least he gets that. Alchemist comes into the fight now with the Acid Bomb. This is basically like the new talent play, right? Oh, nice burrows by Lucifer. Steps up his game. Oh, the Alchemist. Wait, is he dead? No, he did consume something, right? I thought he's dead. There was some kind of animation below all these fairies. So yeah, it's basically the new talent strategy, I feel, with like low damage mass stuff. Finally, he's fully mining. 15 gold wisps. Wellspring upgrade now. Come on, give me some lores. Just for the lulz. Oh no, another tree, of course. Lucifer needs to start shutting down this expansion or win a big fight. Lucifer at 1,300 gold. He has to stay in no upkeep. And then it will explode into 60 food, maybe. That is still a disadvantage. And complete map control for LawLiet here. This Alchemist, by the way, 7.5 armor, 16 extra damage. Shredder now as well. Attack upgrades everywhere. It's the second one. That helps, of course, a little. Third expansion almost up. And it's mass Garks. Okay. Desperation, I guess. But will he have the time? Oh, he cancels them all. Doesn't want to give that away. Lich out of position though, dispels it. But again, half HP gone with one focus fire. Ancients of Lore. At least one. I mean, for taunt. Second Hunter's Hall again. For mass upgrades. Maybe even some glaives. To just finish stuff quicker. Lucifer is not giving this up. Third crypt in the back. This is so one-sided. DK has no consumable. He's also away from the shop. Trying to counter nuke. But there's an invul on the heroes. And a potion and a TP. This is just rampage in the undead base. Never fight in an undead base, I guess. But here, it's all good. Alchemist, though, kind of low. Chemical Rage being used. Trying to nuke him down. And Tangle long range. No healing. The damage is not enough, though. Statues are falling here. Still 71 supply and 1,700 gold. Keeper in trouble. Being nuked again, but the DK dies. And that means the Lich will follow. GG! LawLiet gets the revenge from the winner bracket semi-final and destroys Lucifer, who was kind of broken by TH in the winner bracket final where he had no chance against Night Elf. And he couldn't swing the momentum around again. After the winner bracket semi-final, it looked so good for him, man. He played so well. But losing these games to TH made something with him that he couldn't get back into this, and then LawLiet just overwhelming with expansion. Expansions and good Fury play, very, very solid, not doing too many mistakes, expansions everywhere. And if you play against mass expansions without a Tinker, then you don't have the time to kill them. That was rough. So that's it for today. But we will continue this tomorrow. And of course, I'm giving you the games of tomorrow as from Group A. Waiting for the refresh. Nice. Liquipedia boys on point. TH in the quarterfinals. LawLiet in the quarterfinals. On paper, maybe the favorites, but with Lucifer, you never know. Lucifer third place here. Hawk eliminated as well. So, Group B tomorrow. Moon, Colorful, Fly, WFZ. This is going to be something. Moon is the big favorite, but games between Fly and WFZ are legendary by now. We basically see this every WGL, that these players fight against each other. Somehow they are magnets to each other when it comes to drawing groups. So I'm looking forward to that Undead versus Orc. Moon versus Colorful should be a very interesting Night of Mirror, as Moon always is. So Moon attracts the masses on tomorrow's Thursday. We start at 11 CET. Hope you come up and join the stream, even though you are working or at university or whatever. Just tune in and enjoy the show. Our program is absolutely packed in the upcoming days. I hope Remo's internet is going to be better. Otherwise, it's going to be a solo cast tomorrow again. As the scrolling text says, check our schedule at backtowarcraft.com. It looks like this. Backtowarcraft.com, your source of the schedule. And here it is. Tomorrow, Group B. On Friday, Group C. On Saturday, we start an hour later with Group D, and then we go into the playoffs on Sunday with the quarterfinal 1-on-2. Continue this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And maybe some European Cups as well in the process. Maybe a Saturday, later stream on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's happening. As maybe there is a Nation War final, maybe there's a Swedish in-house tournament. We don't know. We will keep you up to date on our social media as well, so feel free to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord to keep you up to date. And if you really like what we do, then feel free to support us in any way you can via donations. The links are in the description for PayPal, credit card, and cryptocurrency. You can also buy our merch to represent us in real life at shop.backtowarcraft.com. You can, of course, subscribe at Twitch. Disable adblock helps a lot as well. And yeah, that's basically it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support that we received today. We're gonna start a rerun for everyone who was a little late. Matches will be up on YouTube or are up on YouTube already, so enjoy them there as well. There's only one more thing to do, and that's the Do Nuts goodbye routine. Bye bye.